Hi, my name's Katrina, and in the video today I'm going to show you how to crochet angel wings to donate to Project Robby. The materials you're going to need are going to be some white worsted weight or number 4 yarn, an eye hook or a 5.5mm hook, a pair of scissors, and a yarn needle. So let's get started. So to start with, we're going to chain 14. Chains. To begin row 1, we're going to put 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook, starting here. We're going to put 1 single crochet into each chain across to the end, starting in your second chain from the hook. You should have 13 stitches, 13 single crochets. To begin row 2, we're going to chain 1 and then turn our work. For row 2, we're going to put 1 single crochet into the next 11 stitches, leaving the last 2 stitches unworked. So there are 11 stitches, 11 single crochets, last 2 left unworked. To begin row 3, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we will put 1 single crochet in each stitch across, giving us 11 stitches. So there we go. The end of row 3, we have 11 single crochets. We're going to begin row 4 by chaining 1 and turning. For row 4, we're going to put 1 single crochet into the next 9 stitches, leaving the last 2 stitches unworked. So there is the end of row 4. We have 9 single crochets, leaving the last 2 unworked. To begin row 5, we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to put 1 single crochet into each of the 9 stitches across. Now, at the end of row 5, you have your 9 stitches. To start row 6, we're going to chain 1 and turn. For row 6, we will put 1 single crochet into the first 6 stitches, leaving the last 3 unworked. So there is row 6, 6 single crochet, leaving the last 3 unworked. For row 7, we're going to chain 1 and turn. Now row 7 is a little different. We're going to put 1 single crochet in the first stitch. In the second stitch, we'll put 1 half double crochet. For the third and fourth stitch, we're going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch. In the fifth stitch, we will put 1 half double crochet. And in the last, the 6th stitch, we're going to put 2 half double crochet in the 1 stitch. So this is the end of row 7. What we're going to do now is turn our work to the right, and we're now going to work down the side of each one of those rows we just completed. To start with, we're going to put 1 double crochet. And we're going to space these evenly. You don't have to start in one specific row. What we're going to need to do is just kind of space them evenly across. We're going to put 1 double crochet. We're going to put 2 half double crochet and then 1 single crochet. So just kind of space them evenly across there. Start with the first double crochet. And then 2 half double crochet. And then 1 single crochet. So there is our angel wing. Now you could stop here if you wanted. You could cut your yarn, tie it off, and leave it just like that. and that would be totally acceptable. What I like to do is to continue working around the edge of the wing that I've just made using a slip stitch, just to give it a prettier, smoother edge. So that's what I'm going to do here. So we'll start on the corner here, put a slip stitch in there, and continue to do so all the way around the entire edge until you're back to your first slip stitch. So now we're back to our first slip stitch. What we'll do is pull off maybe 5 or 6 inches here of yarn. You're going to want to leave enough to attach your second wing to this wing. So a couple inches. I'll snip that off. And then you will finish this off just by pulling that through. Give yourself a little knot there. Kind of pull it snugly. And that's our first wing. What we'll want to do now is take your yarn needle and work in this one piece of yarn where you started your initial wing. And what I do is just flip it over, and I'll work it through just the outside edges there of some of these little single crochets here on that first row there. Just run it across, loop it back over, and run it through just to hide it. So there you have the first half of your wing, the first wing. We're going to need to make 2 of these. In order to get your wings to look like that, you need a second wing. So I have already made another wing. To attach these, what we're going to do is take your string and your yarn needle and run it through the edge here, just the edge there of some of the single crochets there, to work it across, because we're going to start to attach the 2 wings together right here. So you want to get this piece of yarn across to there. And be careful not to pull that too tight. You don't want it to pucker there. So we've got to cross. It's hidden underneath the other stitches there. So that's where we'll start to connect the 2. What you're going to want to do is take both wings and match them up to each other there. What we're going to do is get your yarn back into your yarn needle. And we're going to cross over to both. We're going to start just, it doesn't have to be exact. I mean, you could start up here, you can start 2 through, stitches down, it's fine. Just somewhere 4 or 5 stitches here, you want to connect them together. So I'm going to start there and go directly across from one into the other and pull that through. And what we're going to do for the next 4 to 5 stitches is just cross it over, go down to the next one. You're just basically looping over. Give it a little tug. Like I said, 3, 4, 5 stitches. I'm going to stop there with that one. So before you pull this one tight, in order to secure this, we're going to now run this back through there, just to give it a little knot there. You just want to kind of give it a little snug pull there. So you've just looped around and around those 2. And then to conceal this one, we're going to weave it in, just like we did with the other pieces. We've weaved in the ends there. Just pick your row here that you can go under a couple stitches. And then cut that excess yarn. And then unfold them. And there you have your set of angel wings. Now these wings measure approximately 4.5 by 4 inches. And yours may vary depending on how tight you crochet. But there are your set of angel wings. I hope this video helps. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to get with Project Robby or with myself. I'd be happy to help.